just lowered our bit rate. We've been pumping out a lot of stuff. This computer's dealing with a lot of stuff here. So let me know if I'm talking to myself.
Yeah. We talked about it, right? Like all of us were looking at the car, and he's like, look, you can't see it. And like,
I think I counted 30.
we're all looking like,
300.
We're back.
everyone said no. I had the card in my hand. I didn't feel nothing.
Yeah, it was about 3.
There you go, 6 o'clock. I was like,
A little over.
what the heck? Wow.
Yeah, it looks good. I was worried it wouldn't look as good, but it looks good. We're still looking pretty fine.
So I was like, there's no way you
I hope we're sounding okay. We went down in bit rate on the sound. So we might have just lost a little bit of our lows and a lot of our highs, but that's okay. We both can handle that.
All right, thanks for joining us back here.
Yeah, thank you all for coming back, and thank you all for your patience with us. This is the Moneymaker Tour inaugural event, the main event.
Day 2, feature table.
Day 2.
And as we mentioned, we just made the money. And we got a big hand brewing here. Max here with Ace Jack offsuit. Albert has already raised 22,000 with the pocket kings.
Max is going to need some love. Rusnayev, what was it? Ruzevska. And
he's got plenty of
gets
fans.
Queen,
in the chat
Queen,
there.
Jack. That's
Got
not a huge.
A little bit of help, but not enough to take the lead against those kings.
He's not as dominated. Well, no, he still is.
Yeah, he just picked up 2 more outs with jacks.
I was thinking he had the straight out, but he doesn't.
Small bet here, 10K into the 60K pot.
Yeah, he's going to need an ace.
Check.
9 on the turn. Still keeps him with 5 outs. Goes check, check.
Yeah. Oh, a dirty king. I was thinking the dirty king would be dirty right now.
20,000.
8 on the river, no help from Max.
He still let out, which I don't hate, but you're getting called at least. I think he's going to raise it. I think
And with
that
the
was
8-9 Jack Queen, I think he'll just flat, but we'll see. There's a lot out there. He might be a little worried about a queen. Probably not the way it's played out, but 10's good. 10's a little scary here.
I would have been tight, but he's been aggressive with the hands that he has played. And he's made some pretty good reads so far in the last session of this final table feature. I mean, final event feature table. Main event feature table. Somebody get me out of here.
Max thinking it over here for a bit.
He is.
Or, I'm sorry, Albert thinking it over
Albert
here for a bit. Max bet 20K, relatively small here. Pot was about 80,000, only a quarter of the pot. So
yeah, we talked. TJ and I have been talking about that. I think if he had bet bigger, it'd been an easier decision. You know.
Yeah.
But that bet was right in range to be like, please call me here.
he will make the call.
He does.
No raise. Max showing the ace jack. Albert taking it down with the kings and queens.
Kangs. There you go. Welcome back to all of you trickling back in the door. We appreciate you being here. Thank you very much. We are at 1111 North Congress Avenue in beautiful West Palm Beach, Florida. Right across the street from Palm Beach International Airport. The BIA. Max, the fans are here for you, buddy.
Yeah, I haven't seen anybody rooting for anybody else in the chat so far here since I've sat down. So
challenge.
Home chat advantage for Max. Jake raised this one up with king 6 of diamonds. Nobody wants to contest that. He'll take it down.
The 100K got, I believe, believe I can tell you. Give me just 1 second. What we got going on up here? All Ruzaevka.
That's
Is
probably
watching.
where Max is from. I'm gonna
It
guess.
is, yeah. All of them. We got everybody in town.
Raise 20.
Welcome, one and all. Thank you for tuning in and supporting your boy. We are glad to have him here. He's been playing a hell of a good game. He got called down on a bet, but it took the guy about 10 minutes to call him. Just now.
He started this feature table winning a nice pot right off the
did.
jump.
The more I look at him, the more I
First
think
hand.
he's been playing here for a while. I remember we used to card him, I think. He's been playing here for a long time. But he always looked way younger. Now he's got this beard. I didn't recognize him.
Pip numbers, I believe those are just after the break, correct? Because we restarted it.
These? No, these are
for the whole thing?
No, wait, no, it would
Yeah,
be just
I
after
would
the
say
break
it's
because we
after the break.
restarted the computer. Yeah.
All right. These few hands, Jake, the V-Pip leader. See if you can keep that up.
I don't know the 100K yet, but I do know that we had an overlay in the bounty, $1,500 bounty event. It's too late to buy in now, so I don't know why I'm telling you about it. It doesn't work for me, and it doesn't work for you. So
Raise 23.
People in the tournament love it. Always love some free money.
yeah, good for them. It's
Splash in the
12,000.
prize pool.
What is it?
12,500.
12,500. We're kicking in on that one. That's
You raise 75.
Now we got Matt here with the pocket tens, three betting up to 75,000. Raj was the opener to 23,000. Action folding around to Albert here in the big blind. He'll lay it down. Now back to Raj.
It might clip. Now they're going down to 28. Well, we're live again. Those are 15 minutes. These guys are 15 minutes ago compared to us. And
Oh, you
we're
mean
saying
players
there are
in.
28 players in now. Right. So we're still more than. So it could be one of ours. I don't know. Raj lays down.
Yeah, lays down the
Decides
king
not
jack
to get
off.
into a big pot with the chip leader at this moment in the turning of the tides. Terry with the bond happening. Love it.
Usually when you see the money bubble burst, the play opens up a little bit. But I think with the chip stacks compared to the blinds and with all the money at stake at the top, I don't know if we're going to see that here.
Yeah, you got a lot of these guys they're really trying to get into the final
Yeah,
table.
they're not content just making the money.
I think that should be 15. Well, it should be 15. Is it?
So we're expecting
I think it's 10.
kind of slow trickle down to the final table, which
Raise
Okay, yeah.
20.
we'll have for you guys
I was gonna say it didn't.
Tuesday at at the earliest?
At noon, yeah.
But we're assuming Tuesday at noon will be the final table, yeah. Could be longer, but the way it's going right now, it looks to be a pretty good bet. Tuesday at noon will be our final table here. All right, Matt with the pocket nines.
Either they'll stop tomorrow
Yeah.
at 9, or we'll make them play until they get to 9.
3 in the morning, 4 in the...
That's right. If you guys brought your no-dos.
Back in the little room, though.
Max with a mystery hand. We got Matt with 9s. Jake has 8-6,
got
flop
a gut shot.
7-4.
5 for Jake.
Once Roger
Yeah.
came in it, all the massage girls went away.
Fans in the chat hoping Max has a king in his hand.
It could be. Anything's possible. Matt goes ahead and leads out.
Doubtful now.
Yeah, it's over. Matt is a hell of a player, and he has gotten himself into a hell of a lead with these chips. He's showing them how it's done right now, folks. I think it's the shirt, honestly. I complimented him on it earlier.
What is the shirt?
I don't know.
I mean, I like it, yeah. I just don't know what it's...
Well, I'm too frightened to keep speculating. I'll have to ask him or just check it out myself. You know, TJ said it looked like the clown from It a cross
got a
between the
cape.
clown from
I
it
see
and
the cape.
Superman.
You can only,
And then I thought I would never dream again.
when you play tennis, so it works out well.
Or I hoped I would never dream again.
No, I've never played it, but I see it's getting more and more popular.
Baby steps, you know. Baby steps learn how to have the best poker stream on the internet.
Raise 20.
Or at least one of the best poker streams. on the internet. Top 20, top 100 at least.
Yeah.
Carlin here with the min raise to 20K with Jack 10 of diamonds.
Player's hand, John G.
Action now on John
Yeah,
G.
he wakes up with ace king. He's going to go up.
Reaching for some yellows. 75,000 to go now.
I've got a list, but I don't know if everybody's everybody. I believe that's John. Highland, Georgia, is that right? I think
I would say that looks accurate.
I don't see another John G on here. But again, these guys, these are all tournament brick and mortar tournament entries. These don't count online or cash stats or anything.
Oh, that's their.
That's just on Hendon Mob.
Okay. Oh, so we Hendon mobbed every player in the field?
Today, yeah.
Nice.
Every player that made it in today. There are 17 of the 77 day 2 players
Have over $1 million?
have over $1 million
Wow.
in lifetime earnings. 50 of the 77 from Florida.
Well, we thought with the bigger buy-in and the bigger guarantee, you know, you get some of the pros down here. And
That's what happens.
played out that way.
And as you can see from, you know, Raj, he lives in Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, yeah, we got a lot of
That's
locals,
from- yeah,
too,
you know, there are a lot of pros that already are down here.
Yep.
We brought them a tournament. Chris Moneymaker and Tony Burns and Noah Carbone brought them a tournament. And it's a damn good one. I
So-
think, is this the biggest buy-in tournament we've run?
I mean, I
Raise 20.
can't confirm it, but it's the biggest one I remember.
We might have had a bigger one. We might have 5K in the
In what,
the
WSOP?
Yeah, I'm not
Maybe.
sure. It seems like I would remember because the $1 million guarantees were all 580 buy-ins.
Yeah.
You know. Max here in with Matt.
And Max raises up to 20K. Matt in the big blind will call, and he's
He
going to
hits a
flop
6.
mid-pair.
Yeah. 25, a playful little 25 bet. And I think he's going to get snapped. Yep.
Jack on
And
the turn.
that
will-
improves
yeah.
Max.
Flip. I'll push Max into the lead here with top pair, top kicker. Another check from Matt. 60,000 is the sizing for the turn bet.
All right, I like that. Not too much. A little over half the pot. A little more than twice the last bet. If we had TJ here, he'd tell you what all that meant. I still feel the back of my cards to see if they're warm and decide whether or not to raise. I'm just kidding.
Oh, yeah, he knows. He knows his stuff.
Yeah.
He was going into some stuff I'd never even, you know, looked at the game that way yesterday.
Yeah. And, you know, it's not him alone. When we had Pimp Named Hawk on here, Pimp Named Hawk plays thousands of
That
hands
grind crew?
a day. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they focus, or he specifically focuses chiefly on his GTO play. And he knew his stuff. And that's the thing, the new players going forward are going to have so many more skills. Like the argument over the old players versus the new.
Yeah.
It's, you know, it's pretty clearly in the evolved game.
That's with everything, yeah. As
Yeah.
time goes on,
Raise 20.
play and players get better, I feel like, and
Yeah.
all everything.
It should do,
Yeah.
which is worries me about baseball. We'll see.
So that's how you can tell LeBron's my GOAT.
Yeah. He's a good one. I mean, I never cheered for Tom Brady. I never liked any of the teams he played for. But I can't argue with anybody who says he's the greatest quarterback ever. You got an unbeatable point. I can't beat you on that one.
I'm not a big, like history guy in anything. So like, really all I see is the present. So I can't really judge either way. But as we said, I mean, as time goes on, players evolve, the games evolve. I feel like it just gets harder and harder. So.
I used to think Montana, and there is something to watching it, being there in the history.
Oh, for sure.
You know, feeling that moment, being blown away when they got that catch or this tackle or whatever, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Action folding around to Raj here. Looking down at ace-5 offsuit.
Cut off ace. He doesn't know it, but Matt's holding a 6-4 suited behind him. And how much?
22.
Okay.
Just a little over the min range.
Yeah. No, that's a good raise. I wouldn't argue with anything, but I thought he said 42 to start with.
Yeah, that'd be a little heavy.
That would be a heavy one. I kind of figured that Matt was coming along. He has a strong game pre and post flop. And he got a 5. That's about it. Yeah. Raj actually hit that 5 with the pair.
Raj hit the 5. With the backdoor flush draw.
Thought there were going to be more straight cards coming, but 5 in the window is all it takes.
Raj firing 30,000 at this one.
Oaks Poker's all in.
Is he staying with the 6-4 here? Probably work.
TJ was just discussing some of the bet sizing and the all-in bets and how, from his description, the impression that I got was sometimes you're just begging somebody to take all your chips when you make that move. You know, it's nothing but a desperation Hail Mary.
So here are our final table payouts.
That's not right.
So, well, it's not right
They've
because
got Joseph on there, yeah.
That, when I was back there the first time I did, you have to delete the name.
Right.
I figured that out. But yeah, Joseph did not win that amount of money. He actually, unfortunately, did not win any money because he was the bubble man.
We normally run final tables on this table.
Yeah.
And so our hardware is, software rather.
Yeah,
is
you got to
set up.
click the name and click OK and delete it, and then you can run that.
Right, okay.
But those will be the final 9 payouts for our final table.
You said
RC Art, yeah.
Min raise with ace king.
Says something I've noticed, obviously, doing the production here for this. Min raise seems to be the move.
Yeah, that's what TJ's been talking a lot about.
It's just you've seen a lot of the big blinds. You're in for 10 plus the 10 in this case, and it's only 10 more. It's like you almost.
Well, I think that's probably what John G's thinking right now too.
Yeah.
But yeah,
as you see here, I mean, he's going to lay it down, but he thinks about it.
Good fold. Yeah,
couldn't blame him for putting 10 more in. So again, I don't claim to be the GTO master or anything, but that's something that I wonder why that's the optimal or preferred move.
Well, you're getting the same job done as you were before. If you're betting over that, then you're either trying to look too scary or you're trying to get value for a big hand.
Yeah.
So when you just want to stumble in there with a standard raise, now they're just kind of going, especially as the blinds go higher, 2.5, 2.
Yeah.
You know, just double the blinds. Say no to GTO.
What?
Poker Capone says.
Someone's not on board.
You can still be action player.
You know, that guy has an entire town in Russia cheering for him right now.
really
They are
does.
all watching.
It's only 15.
Yeah. So what's up to Ruzaevka?
Gotta look that place up.
Yeah, Maxim from Ruzaevka. I said earlier that he should have like an attachment with a string, maybe a drone or something to lift those glasses up. And then when he wins a hand, just lower the glasses down. Art.
Yeah, we have another min raise and the big blind will call.
Coming on, and he gets rewarded. He gets a 5, but Max gets the open ender. So Art checks, Max bets, and Art probably not. I don't think the 5. I don't know. They both have a loose range here.
I'm sorry?
Art in the big blind and Maxime on the button.
What, how expected?
Bilal had a full camp.
Art's gonna let him go.
Lay it down, yep.
Yeah. Didn't feel like getting in too crazy.
And middle pair.
Yeah, no, there's this whole thing where he was like limping and stuff.
The Bards told over Zayevska. How about that? I didn't know that. I didn't know they still had Bards. That's pretty impressive.
Don't know what a bard is.
A Bard. He's like the minstrel's writer. No, a bard was a poet, basically. Shakespeare's
Poet,
a notorious
okay.
bard. You know,
They made fun of you once, and now
it's an old word.
you're
All right, well,
so you're doing it exactly how they want.
feeling old these days, but I guess that confirms I'm not that
No,
old.
no,
All right, good.
still got some seasoning to do, young sir. Matt takes it up to 20 with 7s.
The standard move. More Max fans in the chat.
All right.
Is anybody out there rooting for anyone other than Max?
Check.
These other guys got to call their family, call their friends, you know.
Yeah.
20.
Get some support in here. All right, we got ace jack against 7s
calls,
here.
yeah. Jake, I'm not going to call him snake bit. He's won and lost a lot of chips. His style is very intriguing. Hello. Sorry about that. Very intriguing. And he seems to know a lot about the game.
All right, so we have 4 spades out there. Matt with the only spade here. Middle of the road one, 7 of spades. Jake checking to him. See if he fires here. Yeah,
low-key
probably
know.
only getting called by a better hand there. He'll
exactly.
check it.
That's kind of the calculus I assume he went through right then.
And he'll take it down. So assume Jake's the short stack at this table. Just looking around.
260, I think it said 260. He's got, yeah, looks about right.
Yeah.
Again, formidable player with any stack, from what I've seen. First time I've really watched him play.
Yeah.
Matt too, really. I've been impressed with both of those guys.
Starting off with Matt here. He'll lay it down. Carlin with the pocket 5s. Gonna see a min raise here. So that's my guess.
Yeah. I'm trying not to go based on what I hear because I keep hearing wrong.
Oh, a fold.
Gonna let them go. I do that too sometimes. If there's just no
Raise 20,000.
no room for them in there.
Max makes the min raise with queen 10 of spades. Art with ace
Oh.
10 here.
Thank you very much for that. We'll ask him to read that. We've learned long ago not to just take Chatter's words for it with what we're saying. We've unfortunately been talked into saying a few things maybe we wouldn't have in hindsight. I'll take your word for it, though. Antono?
Antono.
Antono.
That's what I'm going with.
There you go.
So Art 3-betting the 55K with the ace 10 of hearts. Max making the call with queen 10 of spades. Let's see a flop. King queen 7.
A little bit for everybody.
Well, Max going to take the lead here.
Thanks, Oaks Poker.
That's 60,000.
Art with a gut shot Broadway draw, needing the jack. He'll bet 60,000 at it. Quick call from Max.
Calls.
Turn card is a jack,
Jack gives Art a Broadway straight.
but flush draw now for Max. Chop outs with the ace. So we see he's got 10 outs. Two of them chop outs, the rest spades for his flush. Let's see how much Art fires here. Pot at 255,000 already. See him firing about half that, maybe.
Seems about right. He's got 570. No, Max. Art's got 400,000.
404. I think 125. Well, a little bit more, maybe. Let's see. No, that looks.
He went over
150.
Yeah.
That's
160.
140.
135,000.
135. Ah, see there? Hey, we sound
About
like
right. About half the pot. Yeah.
auctioneers over here.
So now Max looking down at. Well, I mean, he doesn't. He obviously doesn't know Art has the straight locked up. So I mean, he's looking at it. He's open-ended straight draw.
Sure.
Flush draw with a pair.
Future looks bright.
He will indeed make the call. Pot now up over 500,000. Big river coming here.
This is a big card.
It is red, 4 of
Wow.
diamonds. Art getting the check mark. Chat not gonna like that.
Yeah.
Check,
He's gonna
check.
check
Quick
along. Yeah, he. I don't think.
check.
Yeah.
Yeah, the two diamonds.
diamonds,
diamond
yeah.
on the river. Yep.
I had a 6-7 of
He did too. I saw that. But you know, if ifs and buts was candy and nuts.
All right, big pot for Art there.
You.
Where?
Yeah.
9 of spades is a problem.
So greedy.
There we go.
All right, so
Pretty sure
Art
whatever card
jumps into
There's
the chip lead here at
chips.
this feature table, 794,000.
Great
Yeah.
job in production, by the way. That's Mike and Gene.
Terrell,
and
yeah.
Terrell holding us down here. Yeah, he's got a lot of chips. He took a hit. He's got
Nice.
430,000.
Oh,
yeah, he's got plenty of chips.
1,000 for that. Raise 20,000.
Raj raising up here with Ace Queen. Or I'm sorry, no. That is Jake raising it up
raises
with
up.
Queen 8. Action now on Raj. I think we saw
Small
this almost
blind.
exact situation play out before. And
That's correct.
that
Re-raise.
a little bit more. Now he's going to make it 80.
Gets
And we saw
safely
that,
out of
yeah.
the way, and so does Jake.
That was deja vu, that hand right there.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm sure that both Jake and Raj are aware that 3-bet fold happened. You know,
Both times, yep.
it's
He hit his
You
Broadway.
know I did.
Otherwise, every hand
You
he's
knew.
checking it. I say, he hit
Everything else I'm
That's good to
checking,
see
right?
Raj back. He's a really good player.
Even
Yeah,
though
I
I
hadn't seen him in a
king
while.
doesn't
Yeah.
matter, right?
He's
Kid's
checking
like,
it
I was like, is it a giveaway? Raj was like, I knew he hit that.
I say, he hit the ace.
10,000.
All right, Matt looking down at pocket fives here.
Huge card for him, too.
It's the day for the small blind here today, I guess.
I will double up for sure. Because I would play the hand very big.
Raise.
I mean,
Take it up.
5,000.
But on the first, you try fold on the flop.
Carlin
Oh,
now,
yeah, you did.
I was not
you know,
trying
it's battle of the blinds.
5,000.
strong. Okay, on the flop, you have nothing.
Inquiring minds want to know, Void War.
You're going to check the flop, though.
In the chat, Void War says, they say that Max is the mayor of Rzaevska, and this is how he earns the city budget. Is this true?
6 7 9?
Popstar, yeah, that's what I heard. I heard Popstar.
This guy's a man of many
All I know
talents.
is I
Mayor,
regret
pop
not pushing
star.
in 'cause you've been a pain in the butt ever since I didn't take you on. Yeah.
Obviously, traveling poker pro too.
Yeah. I hear it's more online Omaha, and I don't remember if it was Omaha High Low or
You're
just
saying he streams that?
that he, yeah.
Okay.
You had a flush over flush?
But that he actually has a pretty big following.
I'd raised the cutoff at 10-7. He flatted from the big blind with Jack.
Obviously, he's got a pretty big following here too.
Diamonds.
You know,
Should've.
he's already been elected
Ace
mayor
king,
of a city in
huge,
Russia.
all
now.
diamonds.
We're both trying to level.
Town? How big is
And then
Rosieska?
if
I
the
looked it
one
up. It's
out,
pretty,
scared us both.
doesn't look pretty big.
Yeah,
I bet.
but it's bigger than Sneed's.
Just a little
If he
town.
would've,
Oh, they got
Little
streets and stuff.
something.
Yeah, yeah.
exactly.
Just a couple tens of thousands maybe.
Nuts and he turned nuts and he
Big enough to get a drink in, I'm sure.
Oh, for sure.
And obviously to find a poker game.
Another deuce came on the turn.
Well, if he does it online, maybe not. You know,
Yeah,
maybe he's got
The
a.
river comes another, the 8 of diamonds, another diamond would check.
Maybe he just prefers to travel down to West Palm Beach, Florida to get his poker
I
action.
mean, wouldn't you? Look at this
Who
place.
wouldn't? Yeah.
Yeah.
And, Max here looks like a 3-bet to 65,000 with Ace Jack offsuit.
Yeah. John doing some contemplating. He has, from what I've seen, the capacity to be a little cagey. Got Matt.
He's got
in.
Matt behind him
Yeah.
still, too, on the button.
That's a big if you got Matt behind you with Mount Matt. This is looking like call. He is
Indeed.
calling.
So now Matt looking down at the King 10 offsuit. 45K more. Pot already at 165. He will make the call.
3 players.
Alrighty.
So these 3's the flop.
Deuce 5-6 flop. Is that what we got?
Oh,
Oh, there's paint.
A little bit of paint. Yeah. Can't see if that's a king or a queen.
I'm gonna light the fireworks here. I'm guessing
Anyway,
queen.
action back on Max. Top streamer as well, Max.
That's 105,000.
Ah, well,
It's a jack. Okay.
Nice.
So yeah, top pair,
leading
top
out strong
kicker.
with the best hand. Yeah. Again, this is already a big pot.
105K. You see John G here now with just king queen high with another player behind. Can't see him continuing in this hand.
He's weighing the options. I think, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the right play.
Okay.
If you're thinking
Maybe
about
you got
making
2
a move,
diamonds,
it's a lot
you know, you
tougher
gotta-
with the third player behind.
And well, then I want to come in for a raise. I always want a raise.
Now, does Matt want to make a move here?
He has less. And a good ability to read, I think. It seems so.
Yep, he will lay it down.
It's like a crossover of Fred Goldberg and Donnie. You know Donnie, the guy that was on the dog.
Got good hair.
Either of those two are.
Like a
It's,
crossover of both
it's not a compliment.
Yeah, it is a little bit of.
I've gotten
It
like
means you have nice hair, though.
15 different random you look like this things throughout the
You
tournament.
look like a combination of both.
Ryan Lang,
None of them have been compliments.
Ryan Lang, and
It's
Don Maloney.
Someone's like, you look like Will Ferrell at his worst. Or you look like.
That's actually not bad either.
Yeah. Or you look like Tom Cruise from The Color of Money. I don't know.
I think he said hold for me.
Yeah.
Just did all
I
this.
think the movie.
I was just
Oh, he
I was getting it ready, just in case I have to draw a high card.
We're not stopping this block for this.
So tomorrow probably will be a short day. Just 3, 4 levels.
Yeah, I wonder.
We went down
Tony,
to like
Tony,
15.
Tony.
We're getting,
Are we breaking the table? Is that
we're
the?
getting
I'm
something
sorry.
done here.
No, we're not short enough to be breaking the table.
No, the clock.
No, I think there's
The clock?
trying to fix something with the clock. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we are there.
Oh, we
Okay.
are. We are combining tables.
Going down to 3 tables now.
Game.
redraw 27?
Yep.
All righty.
Sorry, Carlene. You won the redraw.
Well,
It's bad news for you.
all righty. I guess we're going to have a little break here. So let's throw up something real quick for you guys to look at. While you're here, we told the story earlier. Chris Moneymaker now has been knocked out of at least 2 tournaments by a 100-year-old poker player from Palm Beach named
I'm excited to play with some
Gene.
not deep stacks.
Gene Calden.
Yeah, this thing is crazy, dude.
In the chat, I call him O-Gene
I'll take
because
it.
he's
like
the
it.
original gangster Gene.
For a while, and then
Hey, howdy, Mountain Man. Welcome back.
Hey, all
Just
my-
introducing Gene to the people who don't know him yet.
I'm by far the shortest person at the table at 30.
He just knocked out Moneymaker in this tournament, and the story on this one was Chris flopped top pair with Jack 10 and led out into Gene flopping diamond flush with ace queen of diamonds. And when Chris Moneymaker went all in, Gene picked up 1 chip off his stack and said, "Should have done that." Flicked the chip into the middle. So here's badass, awesome ass, really, really cool Gene Calden.
Gene Calden. In January, I reached 100 years old. I've been playing poker for real money now in between 15 and 20 years, I guess. I will play 6 or 7 days a week. If I don't get knocked out, I can be here all day. I do play cash as well. Oh, what? I don't play cash as well.
Who knocked you out, Chris?
The youngest guy at the table, Mr. Gene over there, punished me.
When we were young teenagers, much younger than a teenager, we used to play poker for pennies. 6, 7 years old, 8 years old, whatever, whatever it is. We got older, we play for nickels. Well, I'm a fairly solid player. The secret to being 100 years is getting to be 99.
Rather than, we're going to re-rack the table here, folks. We got a complete redraw happening. That means that every player in the tournament just got a new seat. And we could end up with 9 completely different players at this point.
I already saw a former Kennel Club employee sitting down at the table, it looks like.
Is that right?
Diana, yeah.
Awesome. That's cool. Diana's really, that's a great thing for the stream. You guys are going to enjoy her. She's a talented player. What else we got here? We could go over the payouts. Right now, there are
27?
26 players.
26, okay.
Okay. Well, that re-rack happened at 27.
Yeah.
So
we lost 2.
We've lost. There may still be, when you start watching, there may still be 27.
Yeah.
We're in the future compared to our
15
content.
minutes in
Yeah.
the future,
But first place is $134,265. Second place, $94,000. Third, $60,000. Fourth is $36,700. Fifth, $28,000. Sixth is $23,000. Seventh, $19,000. Eighth, $16,000. From here, there are other numbers going down, but where we are right now, players getting knocked out in the next 3
25th through
spots
27th, yeah.
get $4,598, so $4,600.
Okay.
The buy-in was $2,500, so almost 2 times.
Yeah, assuming you only fired 1 bullet, you're almost doubling your money.
Yeah, and we did have a lot of satellites. We had an online satellite with ACR, because Moneymaker is an ACR rep. We had John Party and also an ACR rep, and Ryan DePaulo. Yeah. So we had 3 of them. I don't know if we had any others. I'm not sure if we had any others. I think those are the only 3. But we had local, turbos where we guaranteed 3, 2.
Yeah.
So we had a lot of participation from the crowd. They all enjoyed it. And everybody was really excited about playing in this event. This is, it feels like the start of something great.
Yeah.
It's Chris is a hell of a guy. Poker.org was here and earlier last week, and we set up a cash game for Chris, and he was running an interview, and well, we thought we had plenty of time because the interview was, you know, we were an hour and a half or two, you know.
Yeah.
Cash game started. They started asking for him. I went down there and asked. They said about 30 minutes. I was like, oh gosh, okay. It went on another 45 minutes, and I came down after 30 minutes, and whenever I was going to ask if they were done, and I just started listening. And I just sat there and listened for another 15 minutes and waited for him to finish. And kind of made sure nobody else bothered him because it was compelling. It was interesting. So I look forward to that when it comes out. I mean, the Gene video was made by the guys at Poker.org. So obviously they're very talented with their presentations. And, I look forward to what's going to be what when that thing comes out.
Yeah.
And they will make that happen very, very soon.
704.
Tough field, yes.
How much is a barrel award?
I'm not sure which one's the Terminator, but it could be true that the Terminator's still in. We have 27 as of this re-rack here, I believe. Our clock right now, which is up to the minute, says 26.
Oh, yes. So
yeah.
more in the future. Yep.
Right. So, well, it's going to take our production a little bit to get the chip stacks and names of everyone. Fortunately, we got at least one.
Yeah.
Matt stayed. And there's Albert. So he just moved over one seat.
Yeah, you went from 3
yeah.
to 4.
There's Michael Jagrew. He's in seat 9.
Tony, can you make an announcement? Like, we're looking for
Yeah.
seat 7, seat 3.
So we'll pop us back up on the screen. They're still getting ready. I thought when I saw cards going in the air, I thought they were dealing already.
Yeah.
It's like, holy cow,
C cards.
we're behind here. Yeah. Bunch of great new names. Casey's down there. That's good.
Yeah, we get to
Coach.
watch a. You mean a dealer coach?
TJ coach? Or no, well, we just
I mean,
asked
we
about
have a
two different
dealer
people.
coach. That's the only
No,
one
no,
I
he's
know.
not talking about coach the dealer. But TJ, coach, TJ is he's a hell of a competitor too. If it's the player I'm thinking about. He won something out in Vegas a couple years ago now, but it was a good chunk. I don't recognize anybody else except Diana and Michael Jagrew.
Thought I saw. Yeah, Diana's got to be in the 2 seat.
Yeah,
Can't
she
really
is.
tell, but yeah.
I saw Brett Bader up there, but I don't. That's not him. I don't see him down here. Is that Oliver? I met him earlier, I think.
Well, I don't see Max still at this table, so the people
no,
of Raevska are
yeah.
going to be very disappointed at this.
Raevska. You guys got to stay with us and cheer for Max in spirit. You keep those chats going for him. We keep saying his name. That's the spirit. You know what I mean? Yapone Maesh.
All right, we are updating the chip counts here at this feature table with a bunch of new faces. As we said, I think Albert's the only holdover, right? That's what
No,
you
there's
said?
Matt in seat 1.
Matt and Steve. Oh,
Matt,
yeah.
Matt,
I
that was
can see
in
his hair
6
now.
or 7. We're kind of covering for the table. They're making a lot of back of the house noise right now. That is Oliver.
All right,
okay.
we got some chip counts now.
All right,
Wanna,
let's
put those up.
Get this up here anyway.
So here is going to be your new feature table. Again, we are 27 players, 3 tables left in this.
Oh, thank you
Moneymaker
very
main
much.
event.
Thank you for coming and watching.
Here, and we have Oliver now being your chip leader, 704,000. Matt with 700,000, Sam 636, Bruce 515, Albert 500, Diana 358, Casey 312, Mike 307. And I just missed that last one, but figured out here who the short stack is in the set. Right,
oh, because we didn't bring them back. I'm looking for a couple names on here that were not players that returned from other event they brought in today. Raj brought in today. Apparently Dion brought in today too. Maybe Diana did too. I don't see her on the list. Although I think I saw her earlier. There she is. She did. Yeah, she came in flight B. Lifetime 22K. But let me tell you, that little lady right there, you know what she's doing.
She had a deep run in one of our
the classics.
multi-flights.
Yeah. Yeah, she's a hell of a player. And a very good dealer as well. I'm getting tired, folks. I've been here for 12 hours now, so I almost started the bar talk already. Whoop, I didn't mean that. Hi, see how tired?
Just pressing buttons.
There you go.
Diana flopping mid-pair here. She will c-bet, and Matt gives it up.
Boy, you're welcome anytime, my friend. There you have it. On to the next one. Yeah, but like I said,
Max is.
You guys cheer for him in the chat still. There you go. Keep cheering for him in the chat.
Sad faces in the chat right now.
Yeah.
They're coming to the realization when they see this camera that their man is not there anymore.
Correct. Yeah, we did a full table redraw. There are 27 as of this point in the tournament. We happen to know there are 26 as of now, but we are 15 minutes ahead of them in real time.
Oliver here raising it up. 20,000 with the King Jack.
It's too high
Action on Diana in the big blind with an ace. Only 10K more to call. She will.
No,
so
he's
heads
had it
up
on
here.
like that for a while. I don't even know how it stays on. Like,
He just did it.
if you move it, you move your arms and shit, you're like,
Flop 875 rainbow.
you got it down.
Diana actually in the lead here.
Well, I was thinking like if I
With
try to
the
do
ace
that, I'd be
high.
like throwing chips in, it starts falling and fumbling and shit. Yeah.
I got you.
She's gonna
Leads out.
She's gonna lead out here. It's Oliver pre-flop.
Max is this kid Maxime. He was playing earlier. He is from Rusyevska in Russia, and had
whole town of-
entire town of Rusyevska watching,
Or maybe like
and
one or
cheering
two
for him.
people, but yeah.
Yeah, it had to be at
it
least
was-
10 or 12. Yeah.
No, I mean like except maybe like one or two in the whole town.
Except for
you know?
one or
Yeah,
two
yeah.
in the whole town, yeah. With the exception of maybe one or two people in the entire town of Rusyevska. But Max,
Apparently the mayor of Rusyevska.
yeah, well, I believe he was elected mayor tonight.
yeah.
Yeah. He was moved to a different table, but has a chance
Still
to
on
come
the
back.
field, yeah. I don't think we'll get down to 2 tables tonight by any means, but if we do, we'll have another redraw. Maybe we'll see him.
Yeah.
Certainly
At
tomorrow
least
we'll have a chance.
Yeah. Keep rooting for him in the chat. Keep rooting for him in your hearts. Keep watching the stream. And maybe he'll make that day 3 tomorrow.
All right, meanwhile, we got a battle of the blinds here. A7 against A5. Diana and Mike.
Oh,
Mike.
Mike.
Mike
That's
with
a DI.
287. I believe he is the short stack at the table. Players are in the money now. The money was 32?
33.
33. Okay.
That's 10,000.
Mike here firing 10,000 at it. And taking it down. The payout list, we can go over the payout list here real quick. Again, we're still at 3 tables. Top prize is going to take down 134,000 and some change. Second place 94 change. Third place 60. Fourth place 36,000. Fifth 28. Sixth 23. Seventh 19,000. Eighth 16,500. Ninth 13,500. And then you get into groups. Right now, from 25th to 27th, where we're at, 4,598 would be the payout. The next jump will be 22nd to 24th, taking home 5,305.
21,000.
Very nice. And we do have, you know, our stream bots and everything. We'll get all those hooked up tomorrow. Make sure we got all the numbers updated. We just got all the information today. We were allowed buy-ins until the tournament began at noon today. So, yeah.
11K more here to Albert with a pocket pair in the big blind. He'll make the call. So match Jack 9 off against Albert's pocket fours. And speaking of the fours, this could be a top pair for Matt. Set for Albert. Quick check from Albert. C-bet coming from Matt. How much? Looks like 30. Looks like just a call from Albert.
Yeah. Don't want to tip him off yet.
Queen of spades on the turn.
Unfortunately for him, that's a draw card.
Yeah.
He looks...
Could definitely see that slowing Matt down a little bit here on the turn. But no, he's reaching for more chips. Looks like about 60. No, 55 is the bet. Because of the 3 spades on the board, could definitely see this being the spot for Albert to come over top. He would just make the call. River is another spade, but it pairs the board. If Matt had a spade in his hand, that'd be great for Albert, but no spade for Matt. Yeah, he's not going to fire again. Full house for Albert.
No spade.
No spade, no nothing, says Matt.
Yep.
Albert going to take it down. Good pot.
Again, I believe if I've got Albert correct, he's got 557,000 in lifetime tournament winnings. So
not a million, not in the million club there, but not bad.
Very respectable number, yeah. Matt, I believe, has 1.2 million.
So he is in the club. Okay. Yeah. Who was the highest? Oh, besides
James Carroll.
James Carroll, 5.7.
5.7 million.
Okay.
I didn't see him today. I saw him yesterday.
Sevens are the heavy.
This tournament was a 2,500 buy-in with a $500,000 guarantee. There was a 50-person online satellite for it. That was a pretty big satellite. And then we had several satellites and turbos and things to fill seats.
Raised to 25?
I believe ours were 286 and 186. One seat for 186.
So many different ways to get into this for a lot cheaper than that 2,500.
Yeah, just like Moneymaker did. You know, he entered his for 86 bucks.
Turned 86 into over 3 million. It's not too bad.
Not bad. Not bad.
Pretty good ROI.
Yeah. Well, you got to watch some. Have you seen the video? It's kind of heartbreaking. The video.
I heard about it today at the table.
So, for one thing, I didn't know Joe Hashem was so emotional, and not to say that in a bad way.
Where's
Very
the
articulate.
video? I have to watch it.
It's on here. So if you guys get a break, you can play it, but that's for the audience.
Is it online anywhere?
Yeah, we have it. We tweeted it.
All right.
Poker.org has it out. They have it on their YouTube.
No, I was dealing downstairs. I forget who was talking about it. They were talking about it at the table, and the guy was saying how, like,
it's pretty heart-wrenching, yeah.
35.
20 minutes.
He sold half of his ticket
to his dad,
and his friend.
Well, he was saying brother, yeah, something like that. His wife took the other,
right?
Wanted half of the other, and he said, "Just take it all." And
yeah. He said by 2004 he was broke again.
35.
He's a cool guy, man. He's a real guy, you know. And you got to put yourself in a position to get lucky. He wasn't just lucky. You got to put yourself in the spot to get lucky. That's
he said by 2004 he was broke again. Well, I think he's doing okay these days. He's got
he's on the list too. You know, he's got 4.
He's levered. Even if he lost all that money in the year, didn't really ever get it the way it turned out from what I heard.
Yeah, he's 4.1 million, so he's got a few more million in the bank since then. So I think he's doing all right. But he knows poker. He knows the poker community likes a guy likes him. You know, before him it was the perception was completely different. So it was really important what he did. It brought a lot of us into the business. Plain and simple. I don't think I would be working in this business if Moneymaker didn't start that boom. We walked in here one day and there was 15 people, and we walked in the next day and every table was full, you know.
For sure. We see here Casey with pocket kings. Got a big bet of 110,000.
To Oliver there. I was looking for him earlier. His friend introduced me to him while I was doing some roving mic reporting.
He's going to show the king.
I thought there was 0 chance he was going to. Yeah, it's good. When you said kings, I was like, oh, he's going to